Peace and high frequencies, everybody. Before I go into whatever I'm gonna talk about, I do want to tell y'all, if you are someone who follows me or you send me a request to follow me on Instagram, please make sure you have pictures or videos of yourself. I don't allow anybody to follow me that I can't see who you are. I don't care if you have a lot of information that's, conspiracy theories and magic and all this kind of stuff. If you don't have a picture or a video on your profile where I can connect you to a real person, then I'm going to decline it. Also, if you don't want to show your picture, whatever, you need to introduce yourself and just send me a message. Because I just don't accept anybody to follow me on Instagram. I ain't looking for people to follow me. I ain't looking for no subscribe. I'm just looking out to put information as I'm led, as Spirit gives me information to share. And that's what it is. We are reflecting the inward work outwardly now. I've been saying this for a while about the new earth, and I'm basking in the new earth, y'all. Because I feel like that is the new term that we're using for this energy that we're in right now, for us. And it's not for everybody. I've said this before. It's for those of us who have been doing the work. You're going to see people around you that are going to be going through chaotic situations in their life. This is just their cycle. This is their time to go through it. But for a lot of us who have been doing the work, we've been through chaotic cycles already. That now it's time for all of that. You'll see it become less and less and less until it's almost no more. And it'll feel like in this realm, you're actually like walking on clouds. Things are being manifested because you have learned your energy. You have learned how to work your magic. Your magic is utilizing all the elements of this realm and then becoming a master. We are becoming a master that is not only learning and knowing how to utilize those elements that's on the earth, including ether, but learning how to manipulate them in a way to bring about various manifestations and how to will things to your needs or towards your destiny. You'll learn how to will things using air, fire, water, earth, ether, learning how to utilize the magic that's within this realm, which is also the magic that is within us. Everything that I'm talking about is nothing outside of you. Once we start to see that nothing is separate from us and we house everything to bring forth a manifestation within this realm, and we are what a lot of people say, taking our power back. When I first heard that, I really didn't understand what it meant. I kept hearing say, taking our power back, take your power back. You've been giving it to the church, you've been giving it to Jesus and all this. You need to take your power back. And I never really kind of grasped in my mind what it meant about taking my power back. But I would say it. I would definitely be like, yeah, I'm a guy, I'm this, I'm a goddess, I'm an empress, I'm taking my power back. But once you continue to do the work, being in the present moment, doing the breath work, eating those high vibrational foods, having those high vibrational conversations, speaking those affirmations, watching what you are allowing to your orifices, every one of your body. What you eat, what you take in, what you see, who you're having sex with, what you're listening to. When you are very intentional about what you put on your skin, what you put on your hair. Ladies, if you sewing hair in your head, you taking on an energy, you taking on a vibration. You're taking on a frequency, okay? And even though we want to have this perception in our heads of what beauty is, if you're on your spiritual journey, then you have to understand all of these things carry a frequency, which is going to change the dynamic of really who you are at your soul essence, getting you to your ultimate destiny or your mission here on this planet. All right. So it's not uncommon now, going back to what I was saying, that we are seeing things line up based on what's going on inside of us. And so I think it was about a week or so ago, all the planets aligned. All the planets were in alignment in the cosmos. All of them. I think they said that you could see all of them except for two with the naked eye. You would need like a telescope or binoculars to see two of them, but all of them were in alignment. For those of us who paid attention to that or got that message, I know Tafari shared it in our private group, and I was like, okay, wow. Because I've been starting to feel an alignment within self. I don't do a lot of astronomy and astrology, and you all know that I'm not into that as much as I possibly should, but I'm more into the astrology and astronomy that is within me, the cosmos within. I connect more so with the cosmos within because I know whatever's within is going to show out outwardly. Okay, so whatever I do internally, then everything on this holographic universe has the mold to the way I manipulate the magic that I am, because I'm the magic of this realm. So learning how to manipulate the magic of this realm, which is everything that we are as a physical manifestation of the projection. Okay, we're a physical manifestation of the projection, which is a compilation of the utilization of all of the elements and dynamics of this realm. We are walking altars. We are walking magic. I don't want people to see at anything that is anything outside of them. That's basically what I'm saying. And so I've said this before. I think I said it. I started to say it like the end of 2020. If any of y'all watched those videos, and I know I've said it in 2021, of course, 2022, that we are going to lose people. You're going to lose people in your life. You're going to lose family members, friends, co-workers, movie stars, grandparents, parents, cousins, sisters, brothers, children, random people that you just be like, whoa, what happened to them? People you used to go to church with when you was in the church world. You know, you're going to start to lose a lot of people in this realm. We have to look at and we don't, and I don't proclaim to know all the dynamics of this realm, because I can't. And I've said this before. Anybody who claims that they know everything that's going on in this realm, that tells you this is what it is, they don't know. They have come along information, and it's all speculation that they've come together to create a hypothesis. But what I can say, based on what I see, that everything here and what I've experienced as having access to past lives is that this is similar to the water cycle. Because I have to equate everything that we go through is very similar to everything that happens on the earth realm. And so, you know, being I used to teach science and STEM and everything, and I love science and math, I thought about it, and the first thing came to me was the water cycle. So, of course, we have the evaporation, the condensation, right? Then we have the precipitation of the rain or snow, however it chooses to come down. Then you have the runoff that goes down into either the river, the oceans, the water, the lakes, or whatever. And then it goes back through the cycle again. You have the evaporation into the clouds, into the condensation. And then it comes down again as precipitation, down as runoff, rain, lakes, everything like that. And I see that as how we are. I don't see that any different than how we are as people. Okay? We evaporate back into our star system, back into the planetary system, or the multiverse in which we came from. You know, we'll sit there. We get to be in the wu-wei or the nothingness until we decide to come back down. We drop down. We are fallen angels, falling stars. That precipitation that runs off back into this realm when we are a seed or a sperm inside of the scrotum of our parental of our parents, our fathers, until we come out, right? And then we are reincarnated back in here, and that soul essence dropped into the physical form, unless you're a walk-in, and then it happens at a different time. And then the cycle starts all over again. So I see us as being beings just like the water cycle. Okay, and we are 70% water anyway. So I kind of equate us going through losing people. It's no happenstance. We're going to lose people. People are going to die. People are not going to be here. And it's okay. We get to a point where we understand that, again, like I always say, we're in this world, we're not of it. We understand that this is something that's going to happen. It has to occur. It's the natural occurrence of things here on this planet, and we take what we need to take, as learn what we need to learn in this earth school until it's time for us to move on and work in higher planes and connections. But like I was stating earlier, while we are here, let's work on becoming masters of alchemy in this realm. How do we become masters of alchemy in this realm? All right. We're able to, like I said the other day, we're able to take the lessons of the past for successes of the future. We learn how to understand how to manipulate all those things, all those elements here on this realm for our highest good that connects to our soul essence. We learn how to be lucid in our dreams at will. Right? We learn how to speed up manifestations by being able to jump through timelines and dimensions and understanding wormholes. Right? All this information is out there. All right. We understand the thought process of the mind. I had somebody today send me a video of Deepak when Deepak was first teaching Oprah about how to utilize a pendulum, how to move it right and left, up and down and in a circle. All of these are the thoughts. Because he was talking to her, implementing that information into her mind for her to even do it. So all of these thoughts, everything that we look at, anything that we have, that we've seen that's on this planet first began with the thoughts. So we can learn how to manipulate and maneuver our mind. But it's very difficult to do if you are cluttered by listening to all these different vibratory frequencies of music that is dropping our frequency even lower in this low 3D reality. So you got to be very conscious of that. Are you programming your water? All right. How are you transmuting energy? I was just talking to a man at the gas station today. I went to go fill up my car and, they had one pump working out of 12. It was like 4 pumps working out of all 12 in each lane. And he was like, I was just sitting there just praying. I was just praying that I wasn't going to run out of gas. I was just holding on. I was like, sir, you at a gas station. I said, if you had ran out of gas, I said, if I don't know nothing else, I know me, I would have came and put at least $5 to $10 in your car just so you can move up and put gas in your car. I said, so you putting that energy, he was blindly focusing and pushing out energy into those things that wasn't going to reciprocate back into him. And we have to be careful about that. In this new year, as we're going to this year of the rabbit, as we're going to receive it, even saying the year of the rabbit, when we come into the year of the rabbit in January the 22nd through February 9th of 2024, that is powerful, because guess what? The year of the rabbit is what, when we think about rabbit, is just like the other day when I was trying to say Ishtar and Easter and fertility. That's what it represents. When I think about a rabbit, you think about a rabbit laying eggs, hopping around. You think about springtime. All right. You think about all these things that are going to come into your world as manifestations of giving birth to those things. All right. So we have to be very mindful. Don't get caught up. Yeah, people going to die. People going to shoot. People going to steal. But like I've said before, you have to have this armor of protection that you have encompassed around you. Allow the blood that flows through you, that's from your ancestors, that's going to protect you no matter where you are. And let that light, we are star seeds, we are light beings, those of us who are on here, let that light, that force field, okay? Like I said before, people can feel your field. And I ain't talking about just these avatars that's walking around here. All right. Spiritual beings know your field. They can feel your field. And they know who to fuck with. They know who not to fuck with. And they'll feel your field. And they know not to fuck with you. And they have to go to the next person. They have to take that energy to the next person. So this was just my message today as we go. This was my last day of rest, y'all, before I go back into fulfilling my mission in this realm with my various jobs and my careers that I absolutely love. I love what I do, y'all. It ain't work because I love what I do. And so I just wanted to take this time to give a message out first and foremost to myself, and then to whomever who chooses to watch this video. And you all know it's going to happen. It's a cycle. All right. And I'm always going to leave you in peace and high frequencies, everybody.